On Saturday, March 28th, there were millions of people at over 3,000 locations nationwide who turned out for a third No Kings rally. In Newton, over 2,000 attendees gathered at Newton Center Green to share their opposing viewpoints regarding the policies and actions put forth by President Donald Trump and his administration. The rally was hosted by Newton Indivisible and included guest speakers, music, and dancing. Jenn Adams has more.
For the third time during President Donald Trump's second term, the No Kings rally took place in Newton and around the world. The rallies focused on protesting the Trump administration's anti-democratic and immigration actions.
No kings. We do not want an authoritarian government here in the United States of America. We want a republic. We want democracy. We want people to follow the Constitution. We are appalled and disgusted and angry and sad that Trump and all his cronies are doing what they're doing to ruin this beautiful United States of America.
The over 2,000 attendees gathered at the Newton Center Green held signs along the streets and enjoyed music before listening to invited speakers.
I am so honored to be with you today. Across this country, millions of people are showing up. We are showing up to say stop. Stop the cruelty. Stop the lies. Stop the attacks on immigrants, refugees, trans people, women. Stop the illegal war. Stop the attacks on democracy. I want to tell you, my friends, that this is not about being a Democrat or being a Republican. This is not about being left or right. This is about right and wrong.
Are about reflecting the proud heritage through which our region in particular determined that our nation would be led not by one person, not by one king, but by all of us. No king can tell us how to live or who to love or where to pray or how to look. No king can bully us into believing that any of our neighbors is less than because of where they were born. No king can take away what we know to be true, that all of us are created equal in God's eyes and in the eyes of the God we know to be within us all.
I came to this country believing in the promise of democracy. The idea that no one person holds all the power and that everyone deserves dignity, a voice, and opportunity. That belief is why I am here today. That belief is why we're all here today. Because we believe in something simple but powerful. That is the idea that there's no kings and democracy.
I'm out here today because our nation is congested and filled with mucus. Filled with the mucus of cruelty and greed. Filled with the mucus of hatred. Filled with the mucus when federal agents are sent upon our cities to kill American citizens and our migrant siblings. Filled with the mucus of our children and our people being sent to fight an unjust war in Iran. Filled with the mucus of our trans, same-gender-loving siblings being marginalized in our society today. Filled with the mucus of our elections trying to be taken over when we know the power belongs to the people. And I'm out here today because all of these actions that we are seeing goes against everything that my faith teaches me. I am out here today because that is what I believe Jesus would do, show up.
The choices those men make in Washington directly affect all of us, our future, and that we must care if we seek a life with peace after school. Teenagers, especially now, we have to be smart. We have to pay attention to what is currently going on right now because the people running this world might burn it down before we even get a chance to lead it ourselves. And I'm wondering today, why does it have to be like this? Why are my classmates and I more worried if our president is taking away our rights away than the next chemistry test next week? I don't want my classmates worrying about passing our SATs while also worrying about how ICE could infiltrate our communities and schools at any moment. My community is being taken away solely with the voice of hate. I want my community back. I want my community to be heard, and I'm tired of it being taken away. I want to hear it again like I'm hearing it today with all of you here.
Who keep us safe? If you want to be somebody who can respond to the hotline or get involved with mutual aid or canvassing here in Newton, sign up at lucemass.org. You can go to an orientation, and then you can get connected with the Newton Rapid Response Network. The Newton Rapid Response Network are neighbors who respond to hotline calls, help share know your rights information with businesses, raise money for folks in our community who have been impacted by detentions and deportations, and raise awareness about immigrant issues in our community and in our state. You can sign up to get involved. We'd love to have you. We're going to need everybody to be defending their neighbors, yeah? We're going to need to have everybody showing up when ICE comes to our town, and we'll say, ICE out. ICE, 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 ICE. Who keep us safe? Who keep us safe? Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what a movement looks like. Show me what a movement looks like. One of our jobs is to make the movement irresistible. To do this, we're going to have to dance and sing and pray and take care of each other and eat really good food and hang out and make new friends, okay? So be really, really good to each other. Love one another, forgive one another, and stay in it for the long haul. Yes, you can do it? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Yeah, you got it.
City Councilor Cyrus Demubid talks about what the city is doing to help protect the rights of its residents.
We have been communicating and advocating with our mayoral administration to create a centralized site with resources for anyone who has been targeted by federal law enforcement or has questions about their rights. We are working with the mayor's office to make sure that there's a continued guidance for city staff so that they're prepared for what to do if they have to engage with federal agents. Many of us on our own time have attended training so that we ourselves can be better prepared and informed resources for our community. And we rely on our welcoming city ordinance, the mayor's executive order, and working in lockstep with neighboring communities and the state to ensure that our city and region can be a bulwark against hatred and cruelty. And finally, thanks to you and your tireless advocacy, on April 15th, the City Council will hold a hearing where your concerns can be heard so that we can all better understand one another in a way that guides our future actions through empathy and care.
Newton Indivisible organized this event and are encouraging dialogue with those who have opposing views to sit down and chat together.
Often when we encounter people who don't believe what we're saying, don't agree with what we're saying, we ask them for coffee. Please, we want to hear you. We want to talk to you. It was awful when Charlie Kirk was murdered. No one should be murdered like that. Renee Good and Alex Pretty were also murdered. None of those murders should have happened. We don't want murders on your side. We don't want murders on our side. We want love. We want all of us to join together. This is one country, the United States of America. We want everyone. We want diversity, want differences. You have different opinions. We want you. You make our lives richer when you have different opinions. So we want you to join us.
Jenn Adams, Newton News, Newton Center.